Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second week of Die Party Friday Night Fights. Ooh, I almost did it again, but I didn't. God, I'm so excited for this shit. I am so goddamn excited. Yeah, we're back for the second week. It's been 2 weeks since we've played because this is a bi-weekly game. Yeah, I know. But let me go around and introduce everyone. And we can get straight into the game because I know y'all are excited to hear what we have to say. But yeah, first up we have Graham, who will be playing Wolf.
I'm here.
He's not here, but he is here.
I'm down here.
Hello. Up next.
I'm scrambling for my character sheet that I've since misplaced.
Oh yeah, I should totally open mine as well. Up next we have David playing Cowboy or Cowboy. I don't know how you want to pronounce it. Is there a pregnant pause in between Cowboy?
No, it sounds like I should be riding a horse instead of acting like one.
Holy fuck. Welcome back, David. Bro. It's good to have you here, man.
Sick burns.
Yeah, I will be playing Rooster Lyme's, everyone's favorite wrestler, obviously. And last but not least, we have Arthur, who will be taking the role of creative this game, as always. Rolling no die and doing wonderful voices of Irish wizards.
I have one thing to point out, not to crush your hopes.
What's that?
In my informal character polls of the chat earlier, you were actually the least popular character.
That's fine.
I know.
I have to be, because I am the heel, right? Isn't that how that works?
Yep.
Even though I'm super good at fucking wrestling, everyone hates me. What's up?
That's not why they hate you.
Why do they hate me?
Because you're not Cowboy.
I thought Wolf was actually the popular one.
Yeah, Wolf is popular, yeah. But afterwards, I was talking to people. They were like, yeah, I really want to see Cowboy win.
Oh, shit.
It's like, what the heck, man?
Hey, man.
You like Cowboy? And they're like, yeah, man, Cowboy's the best character.
All right, well, I've been reading the rules a lot more since we played. And I actually know how to play this game now. So
I feel like I should probably open my rule book then.
Hold on to your tits, ladies and gentlemen, because Rooster Lyme is going to win some games tonight. That's what I can say. Oh.
Hey, Arthur.
Yep.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
What's
buddy.
up?
Do you happen to have my stats written down so I can write them down?
Oh, Christ. So you serious, bro? No,
serious?
I don't have your stats written down. I have your heat and stuff.
It's okay. That's okay. I'll don't worry about it.
Oh, I forget. Do we carry momentum in between matches?
No.
No, okay, so Rooster starts with.
Yep.
All right,
no momentum.
So.
No memento.
Let's figure out where we stand. Cowboy, you were top of the card, right?
I was, yes.
And you currently have 3 audience?
It doesn't... Does it reset or not?
I think it reset, but you did something to give yourself a 3rd point of audience, right?
I'll be back.
I was at 4. I default to 2.
Right. I thought that.
Did we roll the overroll?
Yeah, we did over last time. You did both. You gained +1. Oh, that's what it is. You gained +1 momentum. Right. So what's your starting momentum? Is 2,
Normally
right?
1.
1, so you're starting with 2?
Woohoo!
All right. Graham, Wolf.
Yeah.
I think he starts with 2 audience right now?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. What's your starting momentum then? It's on your sheet. Guess I'd better look it up.
Let's say a million.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking I need to look it up.
It's probably 1. If that's normal, it's 1.
You're the monster, right?
Yeah.
Going through my things. Jobber, manager, monster.
Sorry about that, guys. Roommate.
You start.
Fucking locked in. Anyway, hi. What'd I miss?
Wolf, you start with 1. Rooster, you're at 2 audience, right?
I believe I was at 3 audience. No, wait.
Sure?
No, I got 2 here. Yep.
2. All right.
Actually, I was reading the rules, and I did have a question about it. You know the scene where I kicked Wolf and stole his win?
Yes.
No, why?
He's
No
like, why you gotta
way.
bring that shit up?
Why you gotta bring that up, bro? Well, it says here, so if I picked 2, then I'd gain 1 heat with Wolf, which would have put myself with Wolf at 4, which would have gave me another audience.
Yeah, I think you got an audience off of that.
I thought that happened already.
No.
Yeah, I have. Oh, yeah, I do have you at 3
Yeah.
with Wolf.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to be at 4 with Wolf, which would have put me up to have another audience.
All right.
But you didn't work a match with Wolf, did you?
No,
You
that's...
interfered. It wasn't. You weren't actually in the match, were you?
No, I was. That's the one where we were fighting each other, and then he fumbled his final move, and I kicked him in the face as he jumped at me. When, yeah, Creative was like, hey man, you gotta let Wolf have the win, and I'm like, fuck no. Anyway, it's not important, I guess. We'll just start with what we got.
We can build it from here. We don't
Yeah.
need to go back literally, not just 2 weeks in time, but also 2 weeks in in-game time. Don't worry, you can get that heat up to 4, no problem.
Yeah.
Don't worry. In record time, I've recreated my character sheet flawlessly.
Fantastic. I'm sure exactly what you did was you went back and watched our character creation session, right? To make sure you put all the numbers back in the right place.
No, but it wasn't that complicated, so I kind of remember what I did.
Do you remember what your heat was at?
With who?
I better throw this at you. Oh shit. Uh-oh. I accidentally deleted your heat. All right. Fortunately, we have an undo. Okay, so you have 4 with Rooster, 2 with Cowboy. You have 0 with Scowling Scotty Proper, and you have 1 with Mr. Ass.
Yeah.
So I have 4 with Cowboy, 3 with Wolf, 2 with Scotty, 2 with
1
Mr. Ass.
I have 1 with Mr. Ass.
Didn't I was it?
You never encountered him. He just showed up, and you got a point simply because you were heel and he was face.
Yeah, but didn't I do something to his match as well?
No, that was El Chupacabra. You have 1 with him.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I did something in the match as well. Like, I overwrote, who was Mr. Ass fighting? He was fighting Wolf, right?
No, that was Scowling Scotty Proper. You overwrote that. They were gonna walk off stage together. Scotty was gonna let him win, and then you interrupted the match and kicked somebody in the face, and then it just evolved into a series of everybody using heel moves to kick each other in the face.
I thought what happened was he was about to win over Wolf or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I came in and I started beating up Wolf and gave him the win.
Yep. And then Wolf slammed you into a table.
Yeah. Oh God, I really can't remember what happened. Anyway, we'll just go with what I have.
Rib.
So,
All right.
yeah, so I'll put Mr. Ass at 1, and I put Chupacabra at 1. He was already at 1, so. All right.
All right. So we're gonna begin with the previews, and then we're gonna do after we do the preview section, we're gonna do the episode setup where we actually take a 5-minute break at the beginning of the episode. I know, so weird. And I'll ask the audience what kind of matches they want to see, and then I'll look at the heat chart and put something together. So if you're watching on Hitbox, let me know by tweeting to me at APGamingReal. If you're in Twitch chat, you can just throw it in there. But I think the first preview we're going to see is with Wolf and Scowling Scotty Proper.
Oh, I have a question before we get into this. I actually took a wound or something.
Yep.
Hey,
So,
I broke
an
your
injury.
rib.
So what happens there? Do I get that back now?
No, you have to heal wounds by taking the time to do it.
And how long does that take?
Let's see here.
All you have to do is spend in advance, and
Yeah.
you'll heal.
What, in advance, right? Okay, and I don't have one yet because I haven't gotten the full audience.
I think there's other ways to heal, but yeah, that's the big one. Is whenever you advance, you can choose to heal yourself.
Yep. God, I can't believe you fucking broke my web. Unbelievable. I had the chance to do that to you, bro, and then you fucking unbelievable.
So this is backstage with Dante Inferno, and this is off camera, and you know it's on the bus from where was your second match at? Philadelphia to Washington D.C. And you know it's a very nice bus. It's Dante Inferno's like personal tour bus, and you know it's like a huge double wide camper. And Scowling Scotty Proper is smoking like hashish out of a bong at a table, and Dante's got like bourbon, and he's like, "So, Wolf, you know, we're setting up the matches for this week. You know, we have some input as to who we'd like to see in the Wolf's Den, but you know, it is your stable. You got any idea who you'd like to see in it?" And Scowling Scotty Proper like drops his Scots-Irish accent. He's just like, "Yeah, man. Who you want to see in with us?"
Okay, so this is like not on camera or anything like that?
Yeah, this is not on camera.
Okay,
This is the backstage stuff that people wanted to see.
Well, you know what I'm feeling is that you know we're trying to build to this rematch with Rooster because after he did me in on that last pay-per-view.
I might be sitting there over there, like with the mask, like sort of halfway up, so you can't see my eyes.
Yeah.
No,
I'm like,
you're not there. You're not there.
there. All right. Damn.
But
Damn.
I'm still looking for these followers, this wolf pack idea that I'm kind of going for. So maybe not Rooster yet. Cowboy's popular right now. Maybe something with him.
So Dante just kind of laughs and like swirls his brandy around and kind of inspects it. He's like, "You sure Cowboy's the right fit for the Wolf's Den?"
Well, he's meat. So yes.
Okay. Well, I got the staff here. They tell me that Jives, as you know, in storyline in KFAB, we have to assign him as a wrestler for the week, and we thought we might slip him in temporarily into your stable so that he had someone to protect him. Mind if we throw him in there? You know, just for 1 week. He smiles.
And who is Jives again?
James Jives is the announcer.
Oh yeah.
He got out of the
I don't
hospital,
even
right?
like him.
You don't like him?
Do I have to, Dante?
He's like, "No, if you don't want it, man, we're not going to force you to do it. It's your stable."
He's a wiener.
He's like, now that might be his stage character, but as you know, he's a hardworking, dedicated individual for this company. We're just having a bit of fun with him on April Fools.
He's a wiener.
Oh, all right.
So we're just going to need you to send one of your boys down to interrupt, whatever match he's in. I'm sure he'll be getting his ass beat. Let's see. And then he tells you who it is. We're not going to reveal it to the show yet. But he tells you the match, and you know that you should probably send somebody in to keep Jives from getting his ass kicked too much.
Sure.
And Dante's just like, are you good? Are you good? I know that Cowboy set you up in this Atomo and Reaper Tornado tag team match. You still good for that?
Definitely. I've got some. Yeah. It'll be a good match.
All right. The crowd's really hot for that one, so try to do what you can to build the Cowboy Wolf feud there. We're going to try to resolve that next week. You know, we're on stage 2 right now, so try to build it up, make the hype real. Maybe that's the time where one of you will win, and then you'll join the Wolf Pack. So,
yeah, that's kind of same thing what I was thinking. Yeah, great minds and all that, you know.
Do you have anything else that you want to do with Dante Inferno while you got his ear?
No, I think we're on good terms.
All right, so the scene fades out, and then immediately fades back into the same like bus. Dante Inferno still has brandy. The bottle in the back has gone down like 4 or 5 fingers, but his drink is still fresh. The scenery and as the bus is passing things, is completely different, however. And in the chair this time is Cowboy. And Dante's just like, Cowboy, you done fucked things up for me here.
Just a minute, boss. Where is my latte? I asked for a latte 30 seconds ago, and I don't have it yet. Where is my latte?
I love this back. So Timmy, the intern, comes up. He's like, I got your intern right here, Mr. Cowboy.
I got your intern right here.
Oh, I got your latte right here, Mr. Cowboy. Brings out latte.
Do you call that double foam? Get out of my sight.
He throws the boiling coffee into his face.
I'm scarred for life. No, I assume you don't do that. I do like this behind the scenes look at you being a prima donna. So Dante's like, you done?
Yes. Sorry, boss.
He takes a sip of his brandy. He's like, you should be nicer to the help. Timmy's going to be making a debut this week.
As what?
Don't worry about it. We're keeping that one under wraps. And he's just kind of swirling his drink around and says, you know, this cowboy versus wolf thing is all great, and everyone's behind it, but you've got to make sure that either Atomo or the Reaper wins. We're still figuring that one out. One of you can't beat one of them, or else you're going to be instant contenders for the #1 spot. It's too early in the season to open that one up.
Fine.
All right, I'm glad you're willing to work with me. Is there something I can do for you in exchange?
Oh, that's a good question, boss.
While you're doing that, he pulls out this giant pile of letters. He's like, oh, this is your hate mail from New York, by the way.
Oh, good. How's the merch going?
He's like, your merchandising is not doing that well, buddy.
I could have sworn those beanie horns would sell.
He's like, well, they're the only thing selling. We can't move your T-shirts. Your hats aren't doing so well. It's basically just the horns. The good news is that people really want to see you, but you're not corporate yet. People are more interested in seeing and hearing from you than letting their friends know that they watch you on television and find you funny.
Well, I'll fix that when I start doing the backhanded face stuff. I'm all set. I got plans.
So he just takes a sip from his brand. He's like, I'm sure.
All right, boss. Just give me a promo, and I'll Reaper a new one.
Oh, well, that'll be an interesting turn of events. Very well. All right, and so the scene fades. Once more, we come back. That bottle in the background is nearly gone, but Dante Inferno once more has a completely full glass. And sitting at the driver's, not the driver's seat, the passenger seat in this beautiful bus is Rooster. And Dante's sitting like behind him. He's like, well, I think it's time to bring out the truth of your legacy and your heritage, Rooster. You could use a big bump right now. Your merchandise is about to get offloaded real quick. We're going to try to rebrand you. You down with that?
I like, so I'm sitting there. I'm in the passenger seat, right? You said?
Yep.
So I'm sitting there. I got like my mask like half pulled up, so it's like covering my eyes, but the bottom of my mouth is, you know, fine. And I'm sitting there, and I'm wearing like a really big T-shirt that says like, I don't know, like ass on it or something. I don't know, something stupid, like someone else's merchandise from the bus. And
you got the Mr. Ass T-shirt.
Yeah.
It's just a butt.
Yeah, it's just like, but it's like fucking 3 sizes too big for me, so it looks like a dress sort of thing. And I got my feet up, and I'm eating an apple, and I'm like,
Dante's just swirling his brandy.
That sounds good. What did you have in mind?
Don't worry about it. Just when we reveal it, go with it.
Okay, that's interesting. Sure, yeah.
Now, you had expressed interest in being a special guest referee at the tag team match.
Yeah,
That's where we're going to do the reveal. We're
Oh,
going to
cool.
have you slated to be special guest referee and then pull you from the card there. Instead, we're going to premiere Rooster versus El Chupacabra.
I sort of like pat my rib cage and like, you think I'm ready for that? I mean, like, doctors had a look.
So
at
here's
me.
the question. Was it a real injury or was it a storyline injury? Yeah.
Is there a
Yeah,
difference?
Vic.
Is
Does
there
your
a
shirt say
difference?
State Alchemist, by the way?
It does, yes.
Oh, man. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was so good.
Yeah. By the way, Graham, is your headset broke?
Oh, yeah. That one ear is like down here, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
Yeah. So what is the difference there? Is a real injury?
One is an act. There's no mechanical difference. The only sometimes in wrestling, they'll have someone pretend to be injured, like wearing a cast out on stage. Like I think Kurt Angle had that, right? Kurt Angle was injured for a really long time and became like a staff member of the corporate management for a while. And then they were like, "Oh, look, Kurt, you don't need your cast anymore." And the doctor was like, "Well, he hasn't needed his cast for like 3 months." And Vince McMahon was like, "What?"
All right. So let's just say it was a fake injury, but I
Oh,
don't
it's
know.
a fake injury.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know.
But
I
on
mean,
stage, you still have to play it like it's real.
yeah, sure, I'll still do that. I was like, yeah. I mean, El
Someone
Chupacabra.
wants the Mr. Ash shirt. It's just a butt.
It's just a butt. Yeah, no, that sounds perfect. I've been wanting to. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get to tangle with him in the other outing, but you know, it's been 2 weeks since then. I feel like the audience wants it.
He's so Dante is just like, yeah. I mean, you're gonna have to build the hype, man. Just cut a promo, work the audience, try to build your heat with Chupacabra. We're trying to set you up as a new corporate champion. So here's what you got to do. You got to lose the match with Chupacabra after you get real tight with them. Then we're going to throw you against Joey Crack and give you an easy win to show how much of a badass you are.
What do you mean? What do you mean by tight? You want me to be friends with the guy?
No, you just got to have high heat. High heat, man.
All right, I can do that.
He like throws back his brandy and drinks the whole thing. He's like, yeah, we're going to set Crack up this week. We're going to show him as a real big badass, and then next week you're going to kick his butt real easy. And then you're going to come back at Chupacabra hard. We're going to give you that shot.
All right, I'm down. Do I need to put my blood anywhere?
He just laughs. He says, we're not on stage right now, so no.
All right. Well, fantastic. As long as I don't have to lose the mask against Chupacabra.
No, we're gonna make it a non-match mask. Non-mask match.
Fantastic.
You're fine.
Cool.
It'll be on the line for the title shot, though. You're probably gonna unmask Chupacabra. We're still working on that behind the scene.
All right.
Give the writing department some time here, you know.
So just out of character here, real quick, Arthur. I'm going to be up against El Chupacabra.
Yep.
I'm going to lose.
Yep.
I'm going to build as much heat as I can with the guy.
Yep.
And then I'm going to come back as a corporate sham.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to win against a guy.
Yeah, the current corporate champion and one of the 3 contenders for the title belt.
Cool. And then I'm going to
Face Chupacabra again.
unseat Chupacabra from his contender spot.
Yep.
All right.
That's what you've been told anyway.
All right.
You trust this guy, right? He's been moving your career forward.
Yeah, well, he has no reason to fuck me. I'm the future of this industry, man. Like, honestly. And
he just laughs and says, "I've heard that before." But I think you could be the real deal here, Rooster.
You just have to be careful about things you might do to me, Dante. Remember, the sponsorship money, it's coming in from somewhere. I give him like a wink, and then I like take another bite of the apple.
He's just like, I have literally no idea what you're talking about.
Well, isn't like the whole like reason why I'm good as I am?
Yeah, he's your sponsor.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
The general manager is the guy who's bankrolling you.
Right. Well, that wasn't clear to me.
That's kind of what we're revealing now is that he's like, yeah, you're definitely going to get the title shot.
All right, cool, fantastic. Well, let's do it then.
For a second there, I thought Graham was drinking milk.
Yeah, I did too.
Full gallon of milk. Gotta get that calcium.
He's showing Cowboy who's the boss before their match. He's like, you want to watch me slam this gallon?
That's all very subtle imagery.
All right.
As water.
So that's our previews. We're gonna let, I guess, all these guys go for like 5 minutes. They can go grab drinks. I'm gonna troll or poll or whatever you want to call it the chat real quick and see what kind of matches they want to see.
All right.
We might have some emergency matches set up. We might have some MPW matches, but I'm gonna work on it.
So this isn't our first break, but this will be a break.
Yeah,
because we need to.
That's a way to look at it.
Yeah. So we'll be back in 5. But if you want to see some matches, you got to hit up Arthur McNizzle, the Pone Dizzler.
Just call me the realist.
Mm-hmm. He's the creative. You got to talk to him about what you want. Rooster. Anyways, we'll be back in 5, guys. Hey everybody, we're back. That wasn't our break, but we are back. We have our lineup. Creative, what's going on?
All right, so we're going to start with player promos. You know, we're in Washington, D.C., and Timmy's at the announcer table, and he's like, it just seems this, he's like, welcome back to wonderful Washington, D.C., where we're preparing for the 3rd stop on our tour for the SummerSlam. This is stop 3 of 6. As you can see over there in the crowd, we have the 2nd Marine Battalion joining us here. Yeah. And, yeah.
Whoa,
and then
Marines.
he's like, as you know, tonight we're sponsored by Miller Time. And then he points at the Titantron, and they go to the Titantron, and it's this picture of it's like a picture of James Jives, and then he starts moving. He's got like a Miller Lite with like a lime on the bottle, and he's just wearing like a man thong that just says Miller Time on the ass. And he's like, damn you, Inferno! I got out of the hospital. They fed me LSD, man. What do you want me to do? So wasted right now. And Timmy's like, and that's why I'm at the table tonight, because my good friend James Jives will, of course,
don't like James Jives.
competing in a match. And then he's like, let's catch up on the promos, though. What happened during the week? And then he's like, hey, we go back to the Titantron. And then you hear like a bunch of people as the mics go down. You hear a bunch of people that are like, fuck you, Timmy, where's Jives? And then some people in the crowd are like, Miller Time, Miller Time. Who wants to do their promo first?
I can go first if you want.
All right, Rooster.
All right, so
Where is the promo? Where are you shooting from?
all right, so I don't know what the countryside looks like on a bus tour when we're going between these places, but do you happen to know what it would look like?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, so you're just on a bus. Your shot is like from a bus right now,
Or maybe
or are you at a stop?
we're at a. That's what I'm saying. Like we might be at a stop, and I'm
Okay,
trying to
you're
find-
probably somewhere in Maryland then. Yeah.
okay.
So like on a coastline.
Okay, I'm standing there in a beach, on our beach, right? I'm wearing nothing but my mask, and I'm like standing from behind. And you can see my butt cheeks, and I'm sitting there, I'm just looking out into the ocean, and I'm just like, oh, hello. And then like it's just like body up shot. It's like that's all it is after that point. And then I'm just like, well, Rooster Lymes is back in the action, and I'm here to kick some butt. And then, oh god. So, if you all remember, El Chupacabra put out a beat on me, and he wants my mask, but that ain't happening because I spun some. God, what's the good word for this?
Connections.
I used some of my connections backstage to make sure that we get an even bigger event later on.
So, like, in the Titantron, everyone's like, boo!
Yeah, they might be booing, and then like like some portion of what I'm saying is like, they can't hear me because of how many boos are going on, and then it's like, and if that's not enough for you, the wolf is on my plate as well. But they have something going on. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna come after him at some point. And then I'm just like, man, I'm really drunk right now.
That's pretty common, right?
Yeah.
And so Timmy comes back, and we head back to the announcer's table, and he's like, well, that seemed like a very interesting performance there from Rooster.
I really have no idea how to do those. I'm just going to put that out.
Yeah,
there.
no, it was great. So he's like, I feel really bad for the person who was the cameraman for that scene. Oh, wait, it was me. I really do hate Rooster. The crowd's still booing. They're like, yes, we hear your boos. He is that backstabbing. And then he's like, check out this promo from crowd favorite, The Wolf.
Okay, so I'm thinking Swamp, Maryland, fun.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. You feel
Obviously.
you get your swamp magic power on.
Yeah, maybe we see like a mud bog and I just rise up out of it or something.
Is there dramatic music going on as well?
Oh yeah. Weird lighting effects, like the editing guy went wild.
It was his last day on work. He
Yeah.
was retiring, so he wanted to give you something special.
Weird overlays, like weird shadow effects, yeah. And I say, the wolf pack is growing. I tasted blood last Friday, and I'm hungry for more. The Reaper joins me in a tornado tag team match tonight. Professor Otomo and Cowboy are meat, and it's time for a hunt. And I go, woo! And it goes up. So that's all I got.
All
And then
right.
before it like cuts off, he hears like, "You sure there's an alligator in here?" Like just like from some guy in the background that they forgot to remove.
No,
in the
yeah.
promo.
Is that an alligator?
Yeah.
It's actually Timmy. He does all the camera work.
Is he the only intern? Like,
Yes. So Timmy's sitting there, and he's like, the crowd cuts back to him, and he's like, yes, there were alligators in that swamp. Let's see a little something from Cowboy.
Howdy, folks. Tonight, you're in for a special treat. The Cowboy, everybody's favorite, teams with Professor Otomo, a real wrestler, against, apparently, a dead person and a wolf. You know what dead people and wolves can't do? Wrestle. So listen up, Grim and Scooby. Wolf, you can do your wolf transformation, whatever. You can say Shazam. I don't care. You're still about as imposing as Billy Batson. And as for you, Reaper, anybody can hire a bunch of local jobbers, face paint them up, and try and look spooky. I'm trying to break kayfabe there.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll do all the roles at the end or what.
Yeah, we are.
Wait, what's
Okay.
break kayfabe? Oh, cool.
He's making
Yeah.
it real.
No,
We had
yeah.
a reference to jobbers.
Yeah.
So tonight, 2-on-2, no tags, no need for a referee. We're just going to throw down, and you're going to get the horns.
So I think we're going to start with your role specifically because it sounds like you want to add a stipulation to your match.
Oh, yeah. I guess tornado tags still have referees, don't they?
Yeah.
I forgot that part. Okay. So that's...
Good roll and look.
All right, we'll try that.
So
Okay.
with the cut a promo thing, was that like? Could I have done that during that?
We're going to go ahead and make the roll for it.
Oh, cool.
I actually forgot about the roll. I was so interested in hearing from you guys, I forgot to do the rolling.
Yeah, no.
We're going to go back and do it, though. All right, you get two options. Sounds like you want to add a stipulation to remove your good friend Rooster as the referee.
No, I'll just make it no DQ.
Oh, okay. All right, no DQ.
And I get another one.
Yep.
I get one from the 7 to 9 list, so I will gain a heat with Wolf.
All right. Can you actually gain a heat with Wolf?
I'm only at 2 on my
Down
side.
boy, yeah, that's correct. You are only at 2, and you got another momentum, so you start with 3, and you're 3 heat with Wolf. Perfect.
Okay.
And then you broke kayfabe. Do you have anything that triggers when you do that?
Nothing specific other than the break kayfabe rule itself.
Yeah,
So
I think that's gonna happen as well.
roll real as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Okay, goes
How did
exactly
you
what you
get
were looking
11?
for. You gain another audience.
2d6. Oh, you rolled a 3 and a 6 plus 2.
Yeah, the audience loves it. They hear you talking about jobbers, and they're just like, "Yeah, cowboy." Is that the end of your promo?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so like to capitalize on it, you see Timmy's like getting instructions in his headset, and then he like points at the Titantron, and it's all this cowboy merchandise. He's like, and by the way, folks, for the low price of $19.99, you can pick up a cowboy shirt, cowboy horns, beanie, the cowboy paddle with the stick on it, and or what like a paddle with a ball on it, and it's attached by a string.
Yeah.
And he's like. And for the low price of $5, you can get cup and ball with Cowboy's face on it. And you see people in the audience are like buying them from vendors who, instead of like walking around doing hot dogs and beer, are like handing out cowboy stuff all of a sudden. They like sent people out to sell your merchandise.
I'd imagine that the cup and ball is like, it's basically like the cup is your mouth, and you have to like try and get the ball into it. Like, that's what I'm imagining. Like.
I'm not sure Cowboy wants balls in his mouth.
Oh, amazing! All right, let's step back. We're gonna go in reverse order. So
hang on, the break kayfabe thing. You get one audience from that,
yeah, he went up to 3,
and then that's what you get though.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
we're heading back. So Graham, for Wolf, could you roll your look for your promo?
Yeah, now, something I forgot to do last time, which I should have done. I have intimidating, so I can roll power instead of look.
Okay, do it. I definitely think you coming out of the swamp.
Yeah, super dumb.
Yeah.
Except I can't roll for anything.
Yeah, well, the audience wasn't really that far behind it. You're still the #1 pick, but it sounds like Cowboy's pulling close second to you. All right, we're going back even further, all the way back to Rooster. You want to cut that promo roll?
Yeah, I'm just looking here if I have anything on mine. The Golden Boy. Wait, no.
I love that name, the Cattle Paddle. Thank you, Gamer Siren. So
Cattle
good.
Paddle. Yeah, that's not bad. Hang on. So what did I pick? I picked for my character. I picked God.
Are we looking at Golden Boy?
Yeah, I'm trying to find his character page. God, this book is just fucking.
You picked the one that gives you +1 look, so Dynasty Scion.
Yeah, I picked.
So you had a
Dynasty
+3 look.
Yeah, I got a +3 look. And
You started with +1. You added another +1. You threw another +1. You also did I Am the Future, I think.
Yeah, I Am the Future, and it's like whenever you keep a promise that you made on camera.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Cool. All right.
All right. So you're rolling the +1 right now.
Yeah. So my look is +3. So I'm gonna. 8.
All right. It was actually a really bad roll.
Yeah, that was a bad roll.
You get to pick one. Get booked in a match, add a stipulation, add momentum, or add heat to someone that was the subject in your promo.
I'm gonna add heat with Chupacabra, I think.
Oh, I like that one. And you're doing what corporate asked you to do, so they're taking notice.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's see here.
Wow, Graham, your roll was terrible. Holy shit.
My roll's always terrible.
Yeah, they were bad.
Yeah.
All right, so the first match of the night is Mr. Ass coming down. He's doing like a dance. He's like, we got the I'm an ass man. He's coming down dancing really like strangely. This time he's wearing like a ribbon, yellow silk ribbon around his throat, and he like takes it off and gives it to a woman in the crowd. And he's just walking around like selling all. He's like, buy Ass Man perfume. It smells like booty. just trying to merchandise real quick. Then he goes and sits down in the announcer spot next to Timmy. And when the camera zooms over there, which one of you would like to do the announcing for this match? It's not going to matter that much because it's an MPW match, so no one's going to be able to interfere or anything. But I didn't know if any of you wanted to be by ringside.
Yeah, I'd love
All right, Rooster, you're down there. So Mr. Ask doesn't pay any attention to you at all. And Timmy's like, Ask, could you get off my clipboard, please? And he's like, I just butt thrusted it. And then he starts twerking next to the table, and everyone's like, yeah, it's the butt thruster.
I'm sitting there, I'm just sitting there like this. I might still be wearing the ass t-shirt. I'm sitting there like this, I'm just like...
Oh, God. I love this comment in the chat. I just want to go with it. Graham, if your roles were good, die party teams would be toast and the campaigns would be over as quickly as Arthur's. That makes me think that someone was definitely watching Reign of Winter.
Yeah. Arthur has a habit of killing everyone.
That's not true. They have a habit of getting themselves killed.
They have a strange dying habit.
Yeah, they do have a strange dying habit. What an ass clown. Oh, yeah. Man. All right, so Jives comes out. And he's just wearing the Speedo, and he's kind of like got 2 Millers. He's like, Miller time. There's no music playing, right? There's no fireworks going off. He's just walking down. He's like, Miller time, everybody, Miller time. And the crowd is like, are you drunk? Some guy like throws a shoe at him and just hits him in the face. He's like, yeah, Miller time. And he turns around. So both he and Ass are basically only wearing man thongs. And they get into the ring together. The match goes off. And Jives like gets in a corner and is just like constantly trying to get the ring. He's like, "Come on, my foot's on the rope. Foot's on the rope over here."
I turn to Timmy and I'm like, "Yeah, Miller Time's getting a really good advertisement out of this, isn't it? Aren't they?"
The camera turns to Timmy and he's currently drinking a Miller Lite. And he's like, he like spits it into a bucket beside him and he's like, "Yes. Miller is the best beer possible." and what's interesting is the Titantron is like concentrating on the 2 of you talking rather than the match at hand. Like no one's paying attention. So Jives is just being like dragged around the Ass gets him in like a headlock and just starts dragging him around the center of the ring. Gets him just close enough that he reaches for the ropes and then drags Jives away. And he's like, no!
I've never seen such great wrestling since I watched that Children episode once. You know, the ones where they had the kids from the audience come out and try out being professional wrestlers for a day. That was very close to the match I'm watching right now.
All right, so Wolf, the creative team is calling you and they're asking who you're going to send in to break up the match and save Jives. Now remember, you can just choose to do nothing.
I really don't like James Jives.
You could screw him.
No,
My God, I can't believe that man's head is all the way up his ass. That's really weird.
Who are the options to send?
Well, did you recruit anybody else for the Wolfpack, or is it just you and Scowling Scotty so far?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess I don't.
Okay.
I don't really.
I mean, you could have recruited somebody in like the break time, right? I think that's what you and Dante talked about. He was like, "Did you want to add anybody?"
Oh,
remember that? And you were like, "I'm going to work on it."
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that happened, right? I'm not
yeah, yeah. But I was gonna try and do something during the tag team match. And
well, yeah, but the tag team match is the big event, right? So
yeah, let's do. Yeah, well, let's send Scowling Scotty proper out there because he's not me.
All right, so Scowling Scotty comes out there. He runs down like a dog or a wolf, and instead of wearing his normal Scotland Forever tartan plaid stuff, he's got on like wolfskin leathers and like these ridiculous claw out like things on his hands. Just comes down there and just starts wailing the shit out of Mr. Ass.
All right, well, am I able to jump in there and take out Scotty by chance?
Yeah, you could perform a run-in move if you wanted to.
Yeah. So basically, because I'm trying to build like heat against the wolf pack or whatever. Like the moment I see the moment I see
Scal and Scotty
Scotty come rolling out with his big tummy, trying to be like a dog on the ground, and I'm like, I stand up, I slam my hand on the table, and I'm like, Timmy, I think you have.
Timmy's like,
and I like,
he's like, what is going on here?
I rip off my headset. And
oh my goodness, where's he going?
I take off the arse shirt and I throw it into the crowd, and I slide in there, and basically I'm just gonna focus fire on Scotty as much as I can.
All right, so
if that happens, then I'll run in.
Yeah. Oh, so you're running in as well? Yeah. The referee's already ringing the disqualification, right?
Yeah.
Good.
And roll your run-in move. Let's see how it goes.
All right, run in.
We'll start with Rooster first, and then we'll do Wolf.
All right.
So the first run-in that disqualified was Scowling Scotty.
Yes.
And now we've got the run-in from our good friend.
So I'm running in on the heat with Scotty, which is 2. So.
Yep.
Boom, 8 again, and that gives me 1 momentum. Target picks 1. All right, so I guess that's you then.
All right, you're up to 2 heat. I'm sorry, 2 momentum.
Yep. Oh wait, how much momentum do I start off with? 1?
1.
1. All right, so I'm at 2 momentum now. Cool.
All right, the DQ's already in. Your interference creative books. Oh, I like this one. All right, creative is gonna book you for a match later in the episode
with Scotty.
Yeah.
All right.
I actually, so Graham, roll yours as well. There's a really great thing we could do right here that I'd already written in that we could like fold into the whole thing.
So this is versus my heat with or plus my heat with Rooster.
Yep.
Which is 4.
Yep. All right, you gain heat as well. And this is what happens. They clear everybody else off the stage. They clear Jives out. They clear Timmy out. They clear the referees out, and it's just Mr. Ass, Rooster, and Wolf. And I swear, I already had this written down. Mr. Ass challenges Wolf and Rooster to a triple threat match.
Oh, shit.
For your interference in it. So he's like, oh, yeah, ladies, I know you want to see me make some bacon out of these pigs. Comedy Barn's going down. Mr. Ass is about to put the butt thruster heat up. I'm challenging the 2 of these clowns to a triple threat match.
I don't know what that means.
It means that all 3 of you are in the ring at the same time, and the first person to knock somebody or pin somebody else out.
Well, yeah, I know that. I meant like what he was talking. He just kept saying a bunch of words that had butt in it, and
yeah,
yeah. I'm too busy like sitting there just like with Mr. Scotty in the headlock, just like you know.
Yeah. So the referees got a stun baton ready. It's like charged at the end. And he's like, "Let him go, Rooster. Let him go."
I put my hands up. I drop him, and I'm like, "Mr. Ass, you and me, your merchandise is fantastic, and I've never smelt so much booty. But if you want to do this, we're gonna do this."
Dante Inferno comes out, and of course, the ceiling is covered in fire once again.
Yeah.
You hear the sound of glass shattering, and they start playing ominous, bombastic Latin music in the background. And Dante shows up. You know, he fiddles with his cufflinks, and he's like, "So, the 3 of you want to mess with my booking, huh? Fine. Right here, right now. Triple threat match. Rooster, Wolf, Mr. Ass. Let's do it." And the lights go dark. Dante, like, disappears in the darkness. And all that's lit is the ring with the 3 of you standing in it. So who's acting first? Who's going to take control of the match?
Okay, so, did I get a heat with us? Sorry, Scotty.
Let's see here. Did you gain a heat with Scotty?
Well, I mean, I broke up, I DQ'd, and, okay, so here's the thing, I'm a heel.
Right?
Is he a babyface? Is any of them a babyface?
Yes, he is a babyface, I think.
Alright, so technically, so I would be like, so Scotty and Mr. Ass would get, no, how does that work? Because I ran in
You
on
already
Scotty.
have one with Mr. Ass.
Yeah, I have one
you have
with
two with
Mr.
Scotty.
Ass. Yeah.
I don't think you gain anything else for breaking up the match.
Alright.
Yeah, I think you need to roll a 10 or higher.
Yeah, you need to do a 10 or higher to get heat.
Okay. Alright. So is heat not generated because I'm like the opposite of what Mr. Ass is?
No, the heat isn't generated because you didn't roll high enough.
Oh, okay, so...
Ebo didn't care enough to see it, I guess.
Alright, fair enough. I still don't understand, like, if someone's a babyface and I'm a heel...
Yeah, you get +1, but that's only the first time you meet up with them.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Right.
Yeah, it's not repeatedly.
Alright, yeah, that's cool. Alright, then. I guess I'll take control.
Alright, so you just immediately leap into action?
Yep. I drop Scotty, and then when Dante comes out and says what he says, I sort of like lean back and like, ah, and then I run at Mr. Ass, and I try to pile drive him, I guess. And let me just look at some moves here real quick.
Right.
Got this,
While we're doing that, there's two things I need. Have you figured out more signature moves for your character?
Yeah.
Because as you know, you want to wrestle with look because that's your stat.
Yeah, I want to
wrestle with second thing is, are we going to like come back to the announcer's table and Cowboy is going to be sitting there?
I'm trying to decide if it should be Cowboy or if it just should be one of my NPW commentator. Okay. No, we'll go with Cowboy. I think we'll do that as much as possible.
All right.
Who's in a tag team match should be there.
All right. So, you're there. Timmy's like, I have no idea what's happening right now. I just... I'm running the numbers here. It looks like there's a 33.33 repeating, of course, that any one of these players could win the match.
People keep saying that, but if you put, like... an NFL linebacker against two midgets, does that mean the NFL linebacker only has a 33% chance of winning? Doesn't skill come into this somewhere?
He's like, who's the linebacker in this analogy?
Oh, me.
So he's like, you're not in this match.
But if I were, I'd be the favorite. But still, I mean, this is chaos. This is ridiculous. There's got to be order around here. This is utterly ridiculous.
So while you're talking, we come back. We see Rooster just beating the hell out of somebody.
Yeah.
What's happening with you, Rooster?
So I'm going to be trying to do as many fancy-looking moves as possible. Do you guys remember what the egg drop was? I can't remember. Was that the one where I...
Over easy. That was a German...
The egg's over easy.
Yeah. Because I didn't have that written down, so I'm gonna.
You could just remake it right now. I thought it was some sort of DDT or something.
It was a move where I basically picked them up and sort of like power jump bombed them. I guess. I thought
okay.
That's what that was. So basically, my finishing move for whatever the combat is on Mr. Ass is going to be me picking them up and doing like sort of like a I guess it'd be like a power bomb. Where I pick them up, put their legs over my shoulder, and then I just slam them on their back, sort of thing.
All right. What are we calling that?
That would be the eggs over easy.
All right, you do eggs over easy.
Yeah.
Roll your look for your wrestling move.
Oh my god! Come on, game.
Oh shit!
As it gets.
You go to do the power bomb, and Wolf breaks it up somehow. How do you break it up, Wolf?
He's got him in the air, and I push him out from underneath him.
All right. You lose one momentum, and you give it to Scowling Scotty, or you give it to Mr. Ass. Unfortunately, there, Rooster. You're down to one momentum. And then what else happens? Because the pain is not over yet. You give control of the match to the NPC, who immediately reverses the pile drive on you, and is like, hey, Wolf, watch this. Boom! And then he starts doing a butt dance on you. He's like, Wolf, you want to get on this? He's just sticking his butt in your face while you're lying on the ground. He's like, hey, Wolf, you want to butt dance him? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Okay,
and
so
then
who's
he
on
just,
the ground?
punches you in the face, Wolf. Just starts punching you in the face. Then he's, walking around. He's like, woo! I'm the best at wrestling. And then he goes up on the ropes, and remember, he's only wearing a man thong. He like puts his hands at his hips. When he pulls them back up, he's got 2 bottles of perfume there and just starts spraying them out into the crowd. He's like, "I'm the best at wrestling." Yeah.
So is he standing on top of the turnpike thing now?
Yeah. And so then he's gonna pass control over to Wolf.
Wolfie.
Well, first I'm going to push Mr. Ass out of the ring.
Okay. That sounds like a move right there, because I mean, you're literally pushing him out of the ring.
Yeah.
How do you want to do that?
Well, I think he's not really paying attention. I'm gonna bounce off the rope that's behind him, and then like leap and like. I think something like a
you gonna push him in the butt?
Shoulder to the back. Yeah, shoulder to butt.
All right. You slam into him. Let's see here. You're not really executing a difficult maneuver. I'm actually confused. I almost want to say heat.
Power?
Yeah, I guess it would be power, because pushing him off the turnbuckle could be seriously harmful.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe real?
Okay,
I don't
9.
know.
Oh, you do really good, actually. All right, you get the pick. Retain control of the match in transition, or give your opponent control and gain +1 momentum.
I'll retain control because I need to do some work with Rooster.
All right, so I mean, you push him down, he goes out of the ring, the ref starts to count, and he's pulling himself back in while you get a free shot. And then Timmy's like, there's not been so much butt touching on this show since Dodger appeared on it. What do you think about this there, Cowboy?
I think I'm sitting next to the biggest butt on the show.
He's looking around, he's like, do you mean me?
You know, if you keep being that clever, you might be clever.
So what happens is we get this zoom in. It's only for the audience. It doesn't go up on the Titantron. And Timmy, like, real quick, is just, like, super serious. And he, like, pulls out a notebook and just writes your name down in it. And then we cut back to the match in progress.
Yeah, now that Mr. Ass is out of the ring, I want to take Wolf. And I'm going to...
Yo,
Rooster?
No,
I'm going to take Wolf. I'm going to march him right up to Rooster.
No, I'm going to take Rooster, and I'm going to kind of drive him back with some slashes into the turnbuckle.
All right, I'm playing along.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna let him get up. And can I have it where he comes to me, but I get up on the turnbuckle and backflip over him?
Oh, yeah. No, you guys work it out.
Okay. He runs at me. I get up on the turnbuckle, backflip, and then he runs into the turnbuckle and hurts himself.
God damn.
Would you say that you're executing an amazing and memorable sequence?
Yes.
All right. Roll plus heat with Rooster there.
15.
Well, you fucking blow that shit out of the water. For real.
For real. For real.
You retain control and pick one. You either gain +2 momentum or +1 heat with your opponent.
Momentum.
Obviously.
Can I have more heat with Rooster?
You can't go past 4.
Okay, so momentum.
Yeah. +2 momentum. Although, because you're in a 3-way match, you could choose to gain heat with Mr. Ass. I know it's weird, but that's how 3-way matches work.
And I want little to do with Mr. Ass as possible.
You don't want to get scheduled in a match with him in the future?
Yeah.
All right, Wolf, you're up to 4 momentum. You have control of the match, and
Yeah.
Timmy's like, well, Cowboy, that was an interesting turn of events. I can't believe that Rooster would fall for such a ridiculous trick as running directly at a guy in the turnbuckle and then smashing his face into it. What's your thoughts there?
I'd like to smash your face into something.
He's like, oh, one of these days, Cowboy, right to the moon.
I jump over the moon, kid.
Amazing. That was so good.
Yeah.
All right, we cut back once more to the match in progress where Wolf is.
So he's hit the turnbuckle maybe with his shoulder or something. I'm gonna take him like around the waist. I'm gonna try and bodily throw him into the or like drag him and toss him down in the middle of the ring and try to pin him.
Okay. All right. So you're just doing work.
Yeah.
All right. Roll work.
Okay, 3.
Uh-oh.
Well, whatever.
You are countered as Mr. Ass.
No.
You're starting to pin Wolf. Or, I'm sorry, you start to pin Rooster, and Mr. Ass just slams into you, and all three of you get tangled up and go rolling around everywhere. You give control of the match to Rooster, and you lose 1 momentum to Mr. Ass.
All right. So where's Mr. Ass right now?
Mr. Ass is like tangled up. All 3 of your legs are like all like messed up because you were in a pin, and then he like speared right into you guys, and so you're lying around. So real quick, we actually got to cut to the announcer table just in case there's a put over here. So Timmy's like, that looked really, really bad. I can't believe he didn't anticipate Mr. Ass coming back. I mean, it's been like 15, 20 seconds. What are your thoughts here, cowboy? Say something dumb again and I'll catch you, bitch. Is my mic on?
You gotta hand it to Mr. Ass. He really butted in there.
Cut back to Timmy, and he's just like, another time.
I'm not.
All right, you're not putting over. All right, we cut back to Rooster. You're in control of the match.
All right, I stand up, and I'm basically like I'm looking around. Both Wolf and Mr. Ass are on the ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a German suplex on Mr. Ass, but I'm going to pick him up wedgie style and do it that way. And so,
do you have a name for this move, or is this just like you're just doing work?
Well, let's say it's gonna be a special move, but I haven't come up with a name for it yet. I like the idea of like letting the.
All right, the audience, our actual live viewing audience on Twitch, can let us know what they want.
Yeah. So basically, I pick him up by his he's wearing. What is he wearing? A G-banger? Like what's going on there?
Yeah, he's wearing the mankini.
All right, so maybe with his help, I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, he's working with you.
Yeah.
So like when you pick him up, he like launches himself slightly.
Yep. And then I basically like German suplex him over the back, and when I do that, and then I'm gonna go in for a pin at the same time. And,
all right.
Like sort of like, yeah, get him into sort of like a I don't know. There's a pin move here that had chicken in it, so I thought that was pretty cool. The chicken wing crossface.
Yeah.
So I maneuver him into a way to fucking do that pin.
All right. Just to let you know, unless you're using your move to end the match, it's not going to end yet.
That's
unless
fine.
you're using your finisher.
All right, so let's just
roll.
look for the chicken move.
Someone said call it the ass blaster. Oh, okay. You do amazing.
Yeah.
You gain +1 heat with your opponent, or you gain +2 momentum. Which one would you like?
What am I at now with heat wise with arse? I'm at 1 still, so and my momentum is really low. Let's go with heat.
Okay.
Mr.
All right.
Yeah.
You have 2 heat with Mr. S. Ass manages to roll out of it at the last second, but you retain control of the match. In the process, Timmy's like, I thought this could be over, cowboy. Look at amazing series of works. You know, I've been watching Rooster practice that move. I haven't come up with a name for it yet. You got any thoughts there, cowboy?
I don't know. Something to do with Pecker?
I like that.
Mr. Ass's finisher is called the butt thruster,
Yeah.
for those wondering.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. So
Pecker Bomb?
Pecker bomb. Yeah,
The
okay.
Pecker
We'll
bomb.
call that the Pecker bomb.
All right. We're back with Rooster, unless, Wolf, you want to spend a momentum to cut in here.
I'll let it happen.
All right.
Keep going.
So,
All right.
I assume that Mr. Ass is still crawling to get up. What's Wolf doing?
Helping you beat his ass.
So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start doing some work on Wolf. I'm gonna make him run into the thing, the springs, whatever
Yeah.
you call it, make him come back. And then as he's running at me, I'm going to do a move that I like to call the triple piece. And it's basically just like a super kick. Just like back leg, just
That's
straight
already
up.
your finishing move, though, right? Your finishing move.
My
is a super
finishing
kick.
move is to double kick.
Yeah, but it's
Launch into
all right. Okay, so you're just a regular one kick.
Yeah, regular one kick into his head as he's running at me, sort of thing. So basically, I've sort of worked out that he's going to be a lot of sort of grappling moves and a lot of sort of leg moves, not a lot of fist moves.
Okay. You mean to say you're a technical wrestler?
Kinda, yeah. Hence, an upcoming star, yeah. So, henpecked, yeah, I like that.
Impact does sound popular.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll look on this move.
All right.
Wow, the exact
Oh,
fucking
you
opposite.
fuck it up so
the
hard.
exact fucking opposite.
We're gonna cut to the announcer's table. You gonna put this over?
Are we close to the finish?
Yeah, the finish is gonna be called at the end of the sequence.
Okay. Wow, Rooster just keeps busting out new moves every single week. For once, I'm glad I'm not in the ring to take that incredible offense.
So like you do the super kick, right?
Yeah.
And you completely miss each other. And as he's passing your foot, he's like, shit. And then he falls backwards.
Yep. No, that works.
Do you know? Yeah. So Timmy's like, that move was super effective.
Yeah.
So you can either retain control of the match and transition to the next sequence, or you can gain +1 momentum and hand it to your opponent.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep control, I guess.
All right. When you're keeping control over your like earpieces, they're calling it in that Wolf is slated to be the winner of this match.
All right. So at hearing that, I turn back to Mr. Arse, and he's starting to get up now, I guess. So I want to run at him, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a finishing move on him, but not actually. I'm basically going to do my super move on him, like with the 2-leg kick.
But fail.
But not so much fail, but I still want to do it, but I'm giving an opportunity. After I do it, I'm going to pass control back to Wolf.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm basically going to attempt to do another pin, and then that'll be a chance for Wolf to do his thing, I guess.
All right. So I don't know if you wanted to roll on something, or you're just going to pass control over to Wolf.
I mean, I'll roll to see how bad it is.
Okay. All
I
right.
guess. So I guess what is that? That's just a
Just
law?
doing regular work.
Regular
So
work.
plus work.
All right. So my work, I believe, is terrible. So it's -1. Yeah.
Yeah, you try to put him into a pin,
Yeah.
and
3.
you fail horribly. You lose another momentum, and you lose control of the match. You're down to 0 momentum.
Oh, okay. So I actually lost momentum by rolling. All right. That
Yep.
sucks.
All right. So Wolf, it's time for you to pick.
Wait, didn't
which
I have
person.
2 momentum?
You lost momentum earlier when you failed another roll.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. All right. So 0 momentum for Dave.
Yep. All right, Wolf. Who do you want to use your finishing move on?
Well,
It
Rooster.
doesn't matter who you beat. You just have to beat somebody.
Sure. So he tries to pin me, right?
No, I tried to
We
pin.
tried
No,
Us.
he tried to pin ass.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess ass kicks out.
Yep.
I want to. Can I mean, I can pick, right? I mean, okay. Well, here's a question. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. So he tries to pin Mr. Ass. Mr. Ass kicks out. Maybe rolls away, and then I do like a. I'm gonna do like to the crowd, like do like the growling, do like the howl,
Yeah. All right.
and then I like point to the crowd that they do it also.
They all start doing it,
Yeah.
and you
I
hear
do
some
like
people. They're like, "Wolf pack, wolf pack," and the other side, like from the military, they're like, "Swap, swap, swap,
Yeah.
swap."
Yeah.
The Marines
stuff.
are behind this.
and then I think I'll just like I'm pointing there, and then I'm gonna basically turn around and elbow drop Rooster, who's on the ground.
All right, so Rooster doesn't even see it coming. Let's roll for your finishing move, Mr. Monster.
Mm-hmm.
In the process, Timmy's talking to Cowboy. He's like, "Well, Cowboy, he hasn't even turned into the wolf yet, and he's already kicking ass. It doesn't bode well for your match later."
Yeah, because, you know, he'll be far more effective crawling around on all fours and biting at fleas.
Okay. Oh, you nail it. Let's see what happens. Monster, your finishing move. You hit your finisher clean and gain +1 audience.
Yeah, I do.
All right. That bumps you up to 3 audience. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, you nail Rooster right in the face.
Mm-hmm.
The match kind of ends there, and they like pull Rooster out, and they put him on a paramedic stretcher and all that stuff. Ass gets up, so like the spotlight's on you, right? But Ass is still walking around the ring, spraying ladies with his perfume. And Timmy's just like, I don't. Is anybody in control of this match right now?
He looks to his seat next to him, and he's just like walking back into the back room. He's like not even there.
Wow, look at this. More people are joining the Wolf Pack in the chat as we speak. It looks like Wolf is the popular right here.
Yeah. Man, I really suck at wrestling games, as it turns out. Oh well, I'll keep being the heel, man.
We'll see. Yeah, I mean, you're totally going to get that crowd bump, right? That's what you were promised, at least.
Well, can I take this opportunity to grab a mic?
Oh, yeah, no, a mic magically descends from the ceiling. They knew you wanted one.
Yeah, and Cowboy's still there, right?
Yeah, Cowboy's at the announcer's table.
I just pointed at him. I say, "You're next."
All right. They cut to a commercial at the end of this, and it's like, in a world where the forests begin to freeze in the heat of summer, one man stands against the darkness with 3 others. Adventure through the grimdark fairy tale of Reign of Winter, and watch as they die every single, and it's like it appears on the screen, every single week. Reign of Winter, coming season 1 to Hulu. And
now,
yeah.
Sorry. Do Wolf and Rooster have 4 heat with each other?
I don't have 4 heat with him.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I have 4 with him.
But you have 4 heat with him.
So doesn't that mean he gains another audience and hits 4?
That could be right. You
would
like
like
your
that.
math and science stuff. Let me open my
Well,
book.
he should have had the audience last time, because he was at 4 heat when he went into this game.
Do you know what page that's on? Like I actually didn't open the rule book in the last 2 weeks.
Oh man,
That's a good call though. That might be correct.
because I'm pretty sure that's because I ran in last time.
Yeah,
to
that
get
does
him
sound
heat,
right. That
to
the
get
4
him the
heat
2
would-
audience. Yeah, that's the reason I did it last time. So. Anyways, guys, if you're up for it, Arthur, I think it's time for our break.
Oh, are we at the? Oh yeah, we're definitely at time. All right, so we end with that promo for Reign of Winter, which you can watch on my actual channel, AP Gaming Reel on Twitch. Bam!
Nice, I like
All
it.
the other promos tonight are going to be for other role-playing shows, like Henley's.
That's it. Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we'll be back in 3 to 5 minutes, guys, with hour number 2 of Friday Night Fights. Don't go anywhere.